Based on the attack that happened against the person of Mr. Peter Obi in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria, yesterday, a lot of condemnation have been pouring in from far and near, condemning the alleged assassination attempt against the life of Mr. Peter Obi. Aside that, a vivid and detailed report have emerged on how they got to know that their present location where they were having the gathering won't be attacked. And this report was given by Barrister Apata. Please guys, I want you to listen to him yourself so that you can see and hear what actually happened and how they got to escape what would have become another story of the day. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.
Some of us members of the Labour Party in Edo State decided to move to the ADC yesterday. The ceremony was slated for 11 o'clock yesterday morning at the ADC Secretariat on Ogbelaka Street in Benin City. And so we went to Ogbelaka Street, the ADC Secretariat. We got there anyways, and Chief Oyegun was present. Professor Osayeme Osumbo, former governor of Edo State, was present. Mr. Peter Obi was there, present. Senator Roland Owe, leader of the party in Edo State, was there. Quite a number of people were there. And the event went on. But we got information as the event proceeded from sources that are usually reliable that venue would very soon come under attack from some unknown persons. We were advised to speed up the event, to avert what those persons thought would be a crisis situation, because it's a very tight building, narrow building, and even a stampede would be dangerous. We were ushered out of the building. Those of us who were on the high table, some of the leaders, and then the people downstairs, because the hall upstairs is quite small, so people were in canopies downstairs. So they were also told, event is over, can we start going home? We got into our cars. The press wanted to speak with some of us, and we told them that, listen, because of this development, come to Chief Oyegun's house. As we got to Chief Oyegun's house, spoke with the press, and then we retired into the sitting room to just discuss other issues. We started getting calls that as soon as we left the secretariat on Ogbelaka Street, some guys actually showed up and attacked the venue, attacked people. So to the tip-off you got? Yes. So it was a good thing we left. Unfortunately, our people did not leave as quickly as we did. So that for me is regrettable, because my own cousin, driving one of my cars, right, narrowly missed being hit by a bullet. Bullet actually hit the floor near him and he ricocheted. So he's not seriously injured, but he's in some pain. My cousin, another cousin, she had a bottle smashed on her head yesterday. The DJ who was providing music at the event was beaten up, his equipment destroyed, his laptop taken. People, anybody with the ADC cap, quite a number of them were attacked by these persons at the Ogbelaka Secretariat. So while we were, just trying to digest this information, so the chairman of ADC was there, in the state was there at Chief Oyegun's residence, so he was on the phone, calling and trying to make sure that at least we sent people back there to try and, rescue, save the situation, if I may call it that. Then we had finished. It was time to now leave Chief Oyegun's residence. Mr. Peter Obi had a flight to catch. So we went outside to take pictures. So we're standing in front of Mr. Oyegun's front door. We had gunshots. Serious gunshots. It was like major. So the security personnel who were with us now pushed us back into Chief Oyegun's sitting room, asked all of us to leave because the gunshots were so close that there was the real risk that any bullet could hit any of us where we were standing.
And the pellets we could see.
Absolutely. So we went back into the sitting room.
The cartridges we could see.
We went back we didn't see those until about 20 minutes when the security personnel thought it was safe to come out, because the guys, it was like a drive-by. There was a double drive-by. The guys drove past the first time shooting in the air, drove past the second time shooting in the air, and then they left. So when we went out to survey the damage, that's when we saw the spent cartridges. We saw the cars that were parked outside had their windshields shattered.
Guys, if you have watched that video to the end, then you will have the first-hand information of what actually transpired at the venue and how they got an intel and they moved out of that location, and immediately they left. That location was attack. It's a terrible thing, and thank God at the end of the day that no life was lost and everyone was safe. So guys, what is your take? What do you think about this whole scenario? Because to me, it's really shameful. So whatever your thought is regarding what transpired in Benin yesterday, please drop your thought in the comment section. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. In this second video, this is Zachary Idris that was also at the venue of the attack in Benin City against the person of Mr. Peter Obi. He just corroborated what Barrister Apata said just now concerning how they got an intel and they left the venue and how the attack occurred. Guys, I want you to watch this video so that you can see for yourself what actually happened, so that you can bear your mind, so that at the end of the day, whatever you think about it, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section.
I was live. I participated in the event. Good. I can tell you for a fact, blow by blow, bit by bit, what happened yesterday. Men believed to be thugs associated with government, surrogates of this government, the Pueblo-led administration, attacked the party secretariat, not only vandalizing property, but actually causing grievous bodily injury to party faithfuls and even well-wishers, and even passerby who were just doing their business. Ordinary, innocent those citizens had their vehicles vandalized and properties destroyed. The videos are there for you to see. But that was the leg one of the attack. While we were at the home of the former governor of Edo State, Chief Oyegun, information came again that the people who had attacked the secretariat were now mobilizing to come attack the house. We took it with a pinch of salt because, of course, there were security men who were attached to the person that had come. There were men, especially men of the DSS. I cannot confirm the presence of any policeman, but especially men of the DSS who were attached to the VIPs that had come. Keep in mind that in the home of Chief John Oyegun, we had 2 former governors. As a matter of fact, 3 former governors. The former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, the former governor of Edo State, Chief John Oyegun, another former governor of Edo State, Professor Osareme Osumbo. We had a former senator representing Edo South, Senator Ege Uzamere. We had former commissioners, former special advisors, former this, former that. So it was packed. It was a home that was packed. Of course, I was there live. I was in there. There were other political activists like Miss Precious, popularly called Mama P, and a number of other persons were in that venue. To our shock, it didn't quite get up to 15 minutes before we had a staccato of automatic weapons being fired at close proximity to the gate of the home of our leader, Chief John Oyegun. It got so intense, and it took the intervention. I can tell you for a fact, I did everything within my power to avoid talking about this incident because I had to deal with the trauma since yesterday. I have never quite seen anything like it, except in the movies. There were heavy shooting in front of the house of Chief John Oyegun. It took the intervention of the security agents inside the compound attached to the VIPs who had come to scare them off. When there was an exchange of fire, I can confirm to you that there was I'm sure the DSS report and in fact the police report will also carry some of these things that I have stated. There was an exchange of fire, and it took maybe about 5-10 minutes before the assailants were forced to flee. Upon coming out, we discovered that all the vehicles that were parked in front of the leader's house, Chief John Oyegun, were vandalized. Some were shot at, bullet holes were in the gates. A lot of properties were destroyed. To the glory of God, at the home of Chief John Oyegun, I can confirm to you that there was no casualty recorded, but at the party secretariat, information had come that at least 2 persons were admitted in the hospital. This is the disgrace that happened in Edo State yesterday. And honestly, I feel very pained talking about it because beyond whoever is governor of Edo State, I am a patriotic Edo citizen and a patriotic Nigerian. I would not want to see anything that paints my state in bad light. But we have very unintelligent people surrounding the government of the day who think that what they cannot achieve by persuasion, they can achieve with violence. And they are hell-bent on deploying it. Okay, they are hell-bent on twisting people and making sure that they get what they want by force.
I guess you must have watched the video to the end, and you have heard from people that were at the venue, live and direct. So, what do you think? So whatever you think, please drop your thoughts in the comment section. To me, it is really shameful. At least for crying out loud, security of lives and property should not be a privilege, it should be a right, because that is the primary assignment of a government. And I hope that the government will rise to the occasion to ensure that security of lives and property is guaranteed to every citizen. So guys, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, God bless you and thank you.